Hello everyone, welcome to solve this math Olympiad algebra problem, and here we have square root of 3 plus square root of 2 and its whole power n plus square root 3 minus square root of 2 and its whole power n equals to 10. So here we solve this problem for the values of n. So the very first step we are going to do is here first we divide both of the sides by the square root of 3 plus the square root of 2 and its whole power n. So when we divide both of the sides, then it will be looks like in this form and its whole power n. So we divide this term by square root of 3 plus square root of 2 and its whole power n, and similarly in the right hand side we again divide square root of 3 plus square root of 2 and its whole power n. And now in the next step, you see here these all term are cancelled out by this term. So here we get only 1 plus here you see that the exponents on both of these terms are same, so that we combine the exponent and we write it as square root of 3 minus square root of 2 over square root of 3 plus square root of 2 and its whole power n equals to here we have 10 divided by square root of 3 plus square root of 2 and its whole power n. So here we call this as equation number 1, and here we need some simplifications. So here we need to simplify this term and this term as well. So here first we take this term. So our this term equals to square root of 3 minus square root of 2 divided by square root of 3 plus square root of 2. So here we take this term inside the base of this term. So our base is this one, and now we can rationalize this term. So we obtain here square root of 3 minus square root of 2 divided by square root of 3 plus square root of 2 multiplied by square root of 3 minus square root of 2 divided by square root of 3 minus square root of 2. Here we just rationalize the denominator of this term, and here we see that the up terms are multiplied by each other, and we obtain square root of 3 minus square root of 2 and its whole square divided by, we have a plus b into a minus b, so we use this nice famous identity. So it will be equals to square root of 3 and its whole square minus square root of 2 and its whole square. So after simplification we get this term equals to square root of 3 minus square root of 2 and its whole square. So these 2 and square root are gone, and we get 3 minus 2, and we know that 3 minus 2 equals to 1. And now in the next step we focus on the right hand side, and here we take 1 over square root of 3 plus square root of 2. So we get here. So now we take this term, it is the term in the right hand side, and now we just rationalize the base of this term. So we write it as 1 over square root of 3 plus square root of 2 multiplied by square root of 3 minus square root of 2 divided by square root of 3 minus square root of 2 and its whole power n. So now here we need more simplifications. So now after rationalize the denominator, we obtain here square root of 3 minus square root of 2 divided by square root of 3 square minus square root of 2 square and its whole power n. So this expression equals to, because in the denominator you see here we cancel these radical signs and we get 3 minus 2 equals to 1. So we obtain here square root of 3 minus square root of 2 and its whole power n. So now we substitute these two values, this value and this value, in our equation number 1. So here we write our equation number 1 becomes, so we have from 1 our one equation will becomes 1 plus we have this square root 3 minus this term and its whole power n. So this term equals to square root 3 minus square root 2 and its whole square. So when we substitute this value here, so it will be equals to square root of 3 minus square root of 2 and its whole square and its whole power n. equals to, we have in the right hand side this term 10 times of this term, so we get the value 1 over this value is equals to square root 3 minus square root of 2 and its whole power n. So it will be equals to 10 times of square root of 3 minus square root of 2 and its whole power n. So now further we convert this exponential equation into the quadratic form, so that here first we rewrite this equation as, so here we rewrite this equation as 1 plus square root of 3 minus square root of 2. We interchange these two exponents and we write it as this power n and its whole square equals to 10 times of square root of 3 minus square root of 2 and its whole power n. So here you see that the base on both of the sides are same, so that we will just take here y equals to square root of 3 minus square root of 2 and its whole power n. So when we substitute this value here, so our above equation will becomes 1 plus y square equals to 10 times of y. So now here we need to solve this quadratic equation, so that we rearrange the terms and we get y squared minus 10y plus 1 equals to 0. So here we use the nice quadratic formula and we have the coefficients are a equals to 1, b equals to minus 10 and c equals to 1. So we have the quadratic formula is minus b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4 times of ac divided by 2 times of a, and now we substitute all the values of a, b and c here and we get 10 plus minus square root of 100 minus 4 divided by 2. So we substitute these values and we simplify a little bit, so we get this one and we have y equals to 10 plus minus square root of 96 and this whole divided by 2. So here we need some simplification and we write this 96 as 16 times of 6. We know that 16 times of 6 becomes 96, and we obtain 10 plus minus 4 times of square root of 6 divided by 2, and after separation of these values then we get 5 plus minus 2 times of square root of 6. So we divide this in two cases. So our first case is we write the positive value, which is y equals to 5 plus 2 square root of 6, and in second case we take the negative value and it is 5 minus 2 times of square root of 6. So here we back substitute the value of y, and you see here we take our y equals to square root of 3 minus square root of 2 and its whole power n. When we put the value of y here, it will be equals to square root of 3 minus square root of 2 and its whole power n equals to 5 plus 2 times of square root of 6. Similarly, in this case, we have square root of 3 minus square root of 2 and its whole power n equals to 5 minus 2 times of square root of 6. So now here you see one thing is that if we take square root of 3 minus square root of 2 and its whole square, it is equals to, we open the square, it will becomes 3 plus 2 minus 2 times of square root of 3 into square root of 2. It means that it will be equals to 5 minus 2 times of square root of 6. So it means that if you have square root 3 minus square root of 2 and its whole square equals to 5 minus 2 times square root of 6, and if we take the positive value, it will be equals to 5 plus 2 times of square root of 6. So now we substitute this term equals to square root of 3 minus square root of 2, and similarly we have the negative terms, so that we substitute 5 minus 2 times square root of 6 equals to this value. So our this case will becomes square root of 3 minus square root of 2 and its whole power n equals to, so 5 minus 2 times square root of 6 equals to square root of 3 minus square root of 2 and its whole square. So here you see that bases on both of the sides are same, so we create its exponents and we get our first solution. It is n equals to 2. So now in order to find the other solution, here we need to to solve this one. So here we substitute 5 plus square root of 2 equals to square root of 3 minus square root of 2 and its whole power n equals to, so the positive value equals to square root of 3 plus square root of 2 and its whole square. So positive value equals to the square of these positive value. And now here you focus on this equation which we take above. So if you see here, we have 1 over square root 3 plus square root of 2 and its whole power n equals to square root 3 minus square root of 2 and its whole power n. So we have this value is square root of 3 plus square root of 2 and its whole square. So now if we take the reciprocal of the base, then it will be equals to negative term according to this value. So if you focus on this, if you have the negative base square root of 3 minus square root of 2, and when you take the reciprocal of this base, then it will becomes the positive value. So that here if you take the reciprocal of this base, so it will be equals to 1 over square root of 3 minus square root of 2 and its whole square. Similarly, if we move this base to the upsides, then it will be equals to square root of 3 minus square root of 2 and its power minus 2. So now you see on both of the sides, and we have the bases on both of the sides are same, so that we equate its exponents and we easily get the second value of n equals to minus 2. So this is the other solution of the given question, and this is the final answer. And thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos.